We never did find the human body, but along the way we sure learned a lot about a zesty breakfast burrito.
I guess we couldn't find that body, huh?
And you know what? I thought it was gonna be in there, into the medieval times entertainment diner, you know?
Yeah. But hey, I guess it was a very, depressed experience.
It was. I mean, I think we were trying so hard to focus on the bad that we weren't
intact.
And we weren't looking for the good. I mean, the body died of scrotal frostbite, for crying out loud.
Yeah, this guy was too temperamental.
Yes, I mean, jeez.
But hey, I guess we did learn a lot about a zesty breakfast burrito.
We did. We did.
We did.
You know what? The zesty breakfast burrito taught us such friendship.
It did. I know most of the time I was getting sick.
Yes, you were.
But
and it was very sweet.
But in the end, isn't it all just about a zesty breakfast burrito?
It is. It's quite relaxing if you think about it.
Very melodramatic.
It was climactic. Like dropping the chandelier on your enemies and riding the rope up. It was such an adventure.
The amount of Hot Wheels cars that we went through to try to find that body,
And only found that zesty burrito.
But we did get to talk with the zesty burrito.
Yeah, and it was a lot better than getting naked and watching Nickelodeon.
I found out he was very self-conscious, he was
Yeah.
spineless, he was rapid.
And he can be a dick to children sometimes.
Yeah. But he's also quiet and tempting,
Like teenage pregnancy.
Yeah. Zesty burritos, overall, they aren't that bad,
It's a lot better than super yoga.
Sometimes they're a little temporary, because if you're a little too hungry, they go away a little quick. But in the end,
They're gorgeous and they're badass. I mean, come on, who doesn't love a zesty breakfast burrito?
I'd take a zesty breakfast burrito over 8 ounces of sweet Mexican black tar heroin.
Yeah, we all know how bad that is. Hard to resist.
Yeah. They're very generous, very generous people.
Yes, they are. I mean, a lot better than former President George W. Bush.
Yeah.
Oh.
They do have to deal with rats a lot, though.
True, they do. But you know what? I mean, who knows where this human body will be. Even though we never found it, we found true friendship through that burrito.
We also found the hustle. It was pretty good.
Yes, and it was a lot better than a quiche.
But not as good as a frightening zesty breakfast burrito.
Yes. I mean, geez, it was better than that time I overpowered your father.
Yeah, there was a lot of sexual tension there.
Well, when it comes to down to moral ambiguity, it's like, it was delicious.
It was a very delicious.
It was a heavenly experience having that breakfast burrito.
I know it's very stereotypical for people to think that between zesty breakfast burritos there's a lot of incest. But,
yeah.
But there's not really at all,
No, it's more like dealing with 1,000 Slim Jims.
Yeah, but then diminishing. You don't want to get yourself involved with those Slim Jims.
Yeah, and it's not like literally eating shit,
No, it's not. It's not either like a mind having a stroke.
Yeah, I mean, that can be very deadly at times with its deliciousness, but we learned so much about that burrito in such a short time.
It was we went ice skating with that burrito.
We went ice skating. Yes, it was a glorious experience.
Very untamed and general and mystical.
You know what? That zesty burrito could be a king.
It could.
It was a great adventure.
It was.
And you know what? We have 24-hour media coverage of it.
We did.
So we can look back on it.
It's a great experience.
It was.
What would make a romantic dinner, what you must have at any romantic candlelit dinner is crumbs all over the goddamn carpet. You just need you need to eat in such a way that you get crumbs everywhere.
Yeah, screw those squishy candles that you're always lighting up to set the mood. No, you know what you need to set the mood? crumbs all over the goddamn carpet.
Yeah, squishy candles, that's so last year. I mean,
It's so last century, are you kidding?
Yeah.
I mean,
everything now is classist undertones.
yes, and
Whatever those are.
and it restrains you from any creativity whatsoever, right?
Yeah. You just need to sit there and be normal.
Yeah, it's not like those crumbs are gonna be like landmines. I mean, come on,
Yeah,
it's just crumbs.
Because
And it adds some mood to a setting. And come on, let's be honest, ladies, it shows the person you're dating who you really are.
yeah, and
You're not lying to them.
like you end up breaking your back, and then there's just a trail of tears at the end of the day because you failed so miserably. And you're on a date with Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
Or Count Chocula, you know.
I mean, like, you have to impress them. You have to be unhealthy in your way of just how impressive you are, and just how witty. You gotta be witty, and you gotta be continuous, and you gotta be psychotic.
And you gotta be a micro pig wearing a raincoat and tiny booties.
Yeah, you want.
You want to be that cute.
Yeah, you want to just like the first thing is just.
And come on, I mean, you want to look for those people with spectacular abs, right? Well, you reel them in with crumbs all over the goddamn carpet.
Yeah, and then you want to do like at the end you want to have like some sort of cake that you do the 3/5 compromise with.
Yes, or figgy pudding. You know, everybody loves figgy
Yeah.
pudding, right?
And then like towards the end you want to just be like you want to talk about the power, the dark side.
And be honest about poor life choices.
Yeah, like just be as tribal as you can.
Yes, you know how Katy Perry always talks about you're a firework? No, be a thermonuclear nuclear detonation. Come
Yeah.
on.
Like most people think about like candlelit dinners and butt stuff.
Yeah, but it's like, it's nothing like that. These days it's like a mopey zoo lion.
Yeah, it's a lot louder.
Yeah, or, it's better than just me time. It's me time with another person. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
It's meat time, and it's a mouthful of potato salad because you got to get the crumbs on the floor, so you just shove potato salad in your mouth.
Yes, you do.
And yeah, and then after that, then you want to convey like the dark and mysterious forces beyond our control. You want to be mysterious because that is just the most concerned thing. Like she'll just be concerned,
Or he.
depending on how you go. It's kind of different with guys because they're
Or
just
girls.
so manly.
Yes, and if you're worried about getting funny bugs crawling in because of all those crumbs, don't worry about it.
Just
You
be
can,
high class.
yeah, and you can always step on them with your shoes. I mean, come on. It's not that hard to do.
Yeah, it's like you want to just as soon as he or she walks in, or maybe if they haven't decided yet, they walk in, and you just want to be wearing extremely tight pants.
Like those hot Italians.
Yeah, hot Italians wear really tight pants.
Yes.
And then you want to put on your chainsaw gloves.
Yes, and play a nice saxophone solo.
Yeah, because she'll just be afraid, or he or she, or
They will be so afraid.
so afraid. And then there'll be a moment where estrogen kicks in.
And you feel a little nosy about them, but it's the natural cycle of dating.
Yeah. Once that estrogen gets in, everything is just like growing up, chained to a radiator in perpetual darkness.
And man meat.